ElevenLabs is a world-leading research and product company specializing in generative AI audio. Founded in 2022, it has quickly become the industry standard for creating lifelike, emotionally expressive voices that sound indistinguishable from humans. This is a real-time voice translator using ElevenLabs. You select the source language, what you speak, and the destination language, what you want to hear. Speak into your microphone and it translates and responds in the destination language. It supports English, Russian, Chinese, and Spanish for the demo, but it can support many more languages overall. There are two voice options, predefined voice and the human voice, which is my voice, which uses your cloned voice. Tab displays destination translation messages in real time. Express backend gets a signed URL from ElevenLabs, and the frontend connects to their conversational AI for real-time translation. The agent is configured to translate, not chat, as we will see in the next session. The WebSocket connection is established internally by ElevenLabs client library, which is loaded from the CDN. So our backend only provides the signed URL for authentication, and the client side library handles all WebSocket communication with ElevenLabs servers. So the code doesn't create the WebSocket directly. The ElevenLabs client library does it when you call start session. The code configures the ElevenLabs agent for the translation session. It overrides the agent's default settings for this session. Agent first message says the initial greeting message. And the agent language sets the output language. It's a destination language. For example, RU for Russian. We will see all of these configurations as we explore the ElevenLabs dashboard. When we navigate to the ElevenLabs pricing page, we see that there are starter and creator plans. The starter plan includes instant voice cloning, where you can clone your voice using only 10-second audio sample, as well as professional voice cloning, which creates the most realistic replica of your voice and requires at least 30 minutes of clean audio. In this application, we will use instant voice cloning. To use predefined voice, you don't need a paid plan. The free plan is sufficient for testing. We'll log in and navigate to the dashboard. For this application, we need ElevenLabs API key. So we click on the developers link, select the API keys tab, and create new key. As you can see, I already created one. In general, you should select only the endpoints you plan to use. However, for this demo, I chose unrestricted key, which is not the recommended approach. This is for demonstration purposes only. Now, next we switch from creative platform to agents platform to build and manage AI agents. The first step is to create or clone voice. Under my voices, you can see that I have created two voices, a predefined voice and my voice. I'm going to show how to create predefined voice first and the cloned voice later. You can see that the first option is voice design, where we design entirely new voice from a text prompt. You can select different voice options. Let's try this one.
Your weapons are but toothpicks to me! Your weapons are but toothpicks to me! Surrender now! Your weapon.
You see that after the generation we have several variations to choose from. You will notice that I generated a voice in English, but when saving, there is a drop down where you can select a language, for example, Armenian. When you select Armenian as the language setting but provide English text as the input, you are controlling the phonetic engine and the accent of the voice. In the ElevenLabs system, the language setting tells the AI how to read the letters and what rhythmic patterns to use. Here is exactly what happens when you mix Armenian settings with English text. First, the Armenian accent effect. If you use the Armenian language setting, the AI will process your English words using Armenian phonetics, and the result, the voice will speak English, but it will have a natural Armenian accent. Why it happens? The AI applies the rules of Armenian speech to English vocabulary, like how certain consonants are stressed and how vowels are elongated. Second is the correct pronunciation for mixed text. If your English sentence includes Armenian names, places, or brands, such as "Let's go to Yerevan," selecting Armenian ensures that AI knows exactly how to pronounce Yerevan natively, while speaking the rest of the sentence in accented English. Now I'll try different voice and save it. I will create a voice. Actually, I will select the New York accent and generate the voice.
I've been walking these streets longer than you can imagine.
I will name it test. Select English, the language, and save it.
I've been walking these streets longer than you can imagine, kid. There's nothing you can say or do that'll surprise me anymore.
For our application, I have selected the English SEO voice.
So I'm pitching to this investor, and you'll never guess what they asked me. They wanted to see a revenue graph. Mate, come
When I create a voice, you will notice that the second option, instant voice clone, is enabled since I selected that plan. When you choose that option, you can create a new audio clip or upload an existing one. So I made a short 10-second audio about the company I work for. Lightning Tools is a leading provider of innovative SharePoint and Microsoft 365 tools, empowering organizations to enhance collaboration, productivity, and security. So So I uploaded the file and my voice clone audio was generated. So I'm playing it and you will notice it sounds like my voice.
Laughing is the shortest distance between two hearts. Laughing is the shortest distance between two hearts.
Now that we have generated our predefined voice, we should generate an agent, connect it with the voice, and change some settings so we can connect our application to the agent and work with it. I click on agents and you can see that I have already created two agents for our application. We will create a new one for our newly created voice. Yes, we will name it test predefined voice agent. Now we select our predefined voice, which is test. The first thing is to add the system prompt. Otherwise, instead of translating directly the application which will chat with you. Next, we will select the security tab, and in the overrides we enable agent language and first message. As you may remember, in the code we pass both the agent first message and the agent language. If you do not enable first message, for example, when you run the application, you will not see the initial message indicating that the agent is ready to translate. The same applies to agent language. If it's not enabled, the agent will not support multiple languages. Next, we navigate to the widget tab where we need the agent ID to reference from our application. In our application, in the environment file, we specify two agent IDs, connecting either the predefined voice or my voice by selecting the voice type from the UI. So the selected agent ID is assigned to handle authentication. After all settings are configured, we just publish. The agent configured with the predefined voice is available for translation task.
Я буду переводить с английского на русский. Говорите на английском, я отвечу только на русском.
Hello.
Привет.
A stag drinking from a crystal spring saw himself mirrored in the clear water.
Олень, пьющий из хрустального источника, увидел свое отражение в чистой воде.
He greatly admired that graceful arch of his antlers.
Он очень восхищался изящным изгибом своих рогов.
But he was very much ashamed of his spindling legs.
Но ему было очень стыдно за свои тонкие ноги.
How can it be that I should be cursed with such legs when I have so magnificent crown?
Как это может быть, что я должен быть проклят такими ногами, когда у меня такая великолепная корона?
Я буду переводить с английского на русский. Говорите на английском, я отвечу только на русском.
Hello.
Привет.
A stag drinking from a crystal spring saw himself mirrored in the clear water.
Олень, пьющий из хрустального источника, увидел себя отраженным в чистой воде.
He greatly admired the graceful arch of his antlers,
Он очень восхищался изящным изгибом своих рогов,
but he was very much ashamed of his spindling legs.
но ему было очень стыдно за свои тонкие ноги.
How can it be that I should be cursed with such legs when I have so magnificent crown?
Как может быть, что я должен быть проклят такими ногами, когда у меня такая великолепная корона?
I will translate from Russian to English. Speak in Russian and I will respond in English only.
Microsoft – мировой лидер в области информационной технологии, поставляющий широкий диапазон устройств и сервисов, программного обеспечения и IT-услуг.
Microsoft, the world's leader in the field of information technology, provides a wide range of devices and services, software and IT services.
Это одна из крупнейших в мире корпораций, работающих в более чем 190 странах мира.
This is one of the world's largest corporations, operating in more than 190 countries around the world.
I will translate from Russian to English. Speak in Russian and I will respond in English only.
Microsoft – мировой лидер в области информационных технологий, поставляющий широкий диапазон устройств и сервисов, программного обеспечения и IT-услуг.
Microsoft is the world leader in information technology, providing a wide range of devices and services, software and IT services.
Это одна из крупнейших в мире корпораций, работающих в более чем 190 странах мира.
This is one of the largest corporations in the world, operating in more than 190 countries around the world.
Traduciré de inglés a español. Habla en inglés. Responderé solo en español.
Hello.
Hola.
A stag, drinking from a crystal spring, saw himself mirrored in the clear water.
Un ciervo, bebiendo de un manantial de cristal, se vio reflejado en el agua clara.
He greatly admired the graceful arch of his antlers,
Admiró mucho la elegante curva de sus astas,
but he was very much ashamed of his spindling legs.
pero estaba muy avergonzado de sus patas delgadas.
How can it be that I should be cursed with such legs when I have so magnificent crown?
¿Cómo puede ser que deba ser maldecido con tales patas cuando tengo una corona tan magnífica?
Soy un traductor, traduciré de inglés a español. Habla en inglés, yo responderé solo en español. Nunca respondas en inglés, siempre en español.
Hello.
Hola.
A stag, drinking from a crystal spring, saw himself mirrored in the clear water.
El ciervo, bebiendo de un manantial cristalino, se vio reflejado en el agua clara.
He greatly admired the graceful arch of his antlers,
Él admiró grandemente el arco de su esposa,
but he was very much ashamed of his spindling legs.
pero estaba muy asustado de sus piernas que espinaban.
How can it be that I should be cursed with such legs when I have so magnificent crown?
¿Cómo puede ser que se deban encender con esas piernas cuando tienen un corón tan magnífico?
我将从 Russian 翻译到中文，请说 Russian，我只用中文回答。
Microsoft – мировой лидер в области информационных технологий, поставляющий широкий диапазон устройств и сервисов, программного обеспечения IT-услуг.
微軟係全球領先嘅計算公司，提供各種設備、服務和信息技術服務。
Это одна из крупнейших в мире корпораций, работающих в более чем 190 странах мира.
这系一家全球最大嘅公司，就系100就是多个国家需有生产基地。
我将从 Russian 翻译到中文，请说 Russian， 我只用中文回答。
Hello,
你好，
Microsoft, мировой лидер в области информационных технологий, поставляющий широкий диапазон устройств и сервисов программного обеспечения IT-услуг.
微软是世界上信息技术领域的领导者，提供各种计算机和设备服务和信息技术服务。
Это одна из крупнейших в мире корпораций, работающая в более чем 190 странах мира.
这是世界上最大的公司之一，业务遍及全球190个国家。